Hey, what's up there, John P. Adventures, man? How you been? Hey, look here. I got my buddy here. I got to give you a blue wrench, too. I've been trying to get you over here where I could do that. How you doing in Australia? And John P., how you doing, man? Yeah, I just want to check. This radio was just rebuilt, but in the transporting it from California. Oh, you're in Portugal? All right. That's right. I forgot. This radio's like from 1959, you know. Appreciate you coming in. I'm hoping it's this tube right here. It's the one that's bad. Yes, sir. Glad to see y'all in there. I'm only going to be live on this one here for a few minutes. Then I got to do old radio night. Hey, Powers 316, man. Did you already subscribe to Powers 316? So I can give you a blue wrench. So you can get on the shout out wheel tonight. Okay, here we go. Thank you too. Thank you. I subscribe to your channel as well. I think I'm the first subscriber, you know. Where are you located there, Powers 316? You up in are you in North Carolina or where are you at? Oh, you going to? Oh, it's all right there. Hey, have a good one. Good night. It's 11:30. That's right. I forget about that. It's almost Sunday over there already. Jeez, can't even have a weekend over there. Oh man, thanks for coming in. Oh, New York. Okay. Hey, New Image Landscaping and Tree Service. How you doing, man? Let's see. You gotta take that one out of there. Gotta have more plugs here. Got a 4-foot thing of plugs and never have enough, you know. Yes, sir. At 316. Now you can get in on the shout out wheel. That's the only requirement for that. And the 4K giveaway is to be to have a blue wrench, you know. That means you subscribed. That's all that is. Let's see what that tube is. 12 BW4. Should have done this earlier today, but I was tired. Hey, Bud Piles, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming in. Y'all check out each other's channels. Put your links down, and everybody check them out. Subscribe and like. Grizzly Warrior, how you doing? Good to see you. 12W. Good to see you. Yeah, y'all put your links down. Somebody can come here. What did I say that was? 12BW4. 12BW4. Okay. Yes, there's a link there. Y'all check her out. Give her a like, subscribe, share. 12B. I got to keep my mind on this right now for a minute. Oh, there it is. 12BW4. 12B6A3. 12B6A3. No. 12B6A. Yeah, 3. Okay. Hey, 666. How's it going, man? Good to see you in there. I'm hoping that's bad. Is it even on? Just another day in the neighborhood. Emission. That's good. Grid. Leakage is good. No short. Okay. All right. Well, that in there is not bad. That's the one that they thought it might be. I hate to touch the thing. $70.61. 70.61. $70.61. 70.61. 13C7C3. 13C. 13C. 7C. 13C7. 13C7C3. What you want, Kiki? You want to go to bed? You want to go to your night bed? Okay. Put you in there in a minute. CB cat. Okay, that and there's it going over there. Is that you, Jonathan?
Yes.
Okay. What you doing? What was that? Don't do that right now. Okay, little bitty one here. Little bitty one there. Don't know what it is. It's 89.
What happened?
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm trying to be silly, dude.
Yeah, don't do that because I'm doing something right now. I got to keep my mind on what I'm doing, you know. I don't know what that one is. I'll have to look and see. $6B J6. Okay. So what that one is. What are you doing? Oh. Don't scare him now. Got my grandson in here. 6B J6. Okay. HIJ 6B J5. Okay, go back over here. 6B, it jumps to 6BT8. I remember this before. There it is over there. It's not over here, it's over there. 6D6A. 6D6A. Four. It was in this one. God knows. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this radio's been off for weeks, you know. I grew up doing this. My dad had a TV and radio shop. He used to sell these kind of radios back then. There's something wrong with this radio. It quit completely, but it was working. Okay, that in there is good. There's good. That in there's good. I don't see how to get that in there right now. I'll just stick it over there. $12 AU7A. A U7 12D 10 and B 12B 10 B. Hey, Shotgun Talk Show, man. How you been? I got this Johnson Messenger, Whiteface Johnson, that Harvey rebuilt for me, but when it got here, it wouldn't work. It has to be a tube or something out in it, because he talked on it, but something got banged or something on the way here. Not this one. My date is wrong. Okay. I was in a hurry. I can change. That's nothing. I was in a hurry trying to get everything done. How's Carolina Pirate doing? A newer ham radio Elmer. Yeah. This one won't test the big tubes. I've got a older, bigger one that I don't think it'll test them either. 12AU7A. Not that I know of. 12AU7. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing this all my life, man. I grew up in a TV shop, you know. I didn't learn a lot because I was little, but I mean, I got stuff I can do it with. I learned a little bit, but not as my brothers were a little older than me. They got the most advantage of that than I did. This is a Foxman approved reading here. Hey, I'm feeling all right today. Still got a little bit of congestion here and there. Comes and goes, I guess, allergies, you know. That's good. It says 95%. I don't have a percentage. Well, I do have it on there. Let's see what it says. Okay, that says 100% there. That's, over 100%. Damn. Calibrate it. Short test. Good. Grid leakage, good. Wow, about 112%. Dang. This is the Mighty Mite 5. Let's see. Yeah, my dad wasn't too old to move them. He just, 1959 to 1968, that's when that was. (6AW8A). No, not me. I've only got 2. Actually got 3. I got a piece of one that's missing the case on it, and I've never tried it. I can't read the scroll thing in there. You can, turn it. You can't see it. Yeah. Ham Radio Elmer said he gave me a TT10 Heathkit. You had to build. Okay. Yeah, Curtis Mathis. Yeah. I remember my dad talking about it. It was one of the first color TV portables that they had. It was a portable, and it took him and my 2 brothers to carry it. And they were a lot older than me. 6AW8A. Yeah. Come on. We had a portable color with no sound and had a black and white so we hear sound. Yeah, I knew some people that the sound wouldn't work on one TV and the picture would work on the other TV, and they set them on top of each other so they could watch TV, 6AW8A, 6W. Yeah. The one at Radio Shack main store, they their tube tester was, I believe, was made to sell tubes. We used to go to Miller's drugstore and Shipley's pharmacy, and they had the console tube tester with the tubes in the bottom. I mean, you could just reach in there and get them. They was that trusting, you know. Then finally they had to lock it up, I guess. But we used to go in there and test them at Miller's drugstore in Charleston on Reynolds Avenue in the 70s. I don't think in the 80s, maybe. I doubt it. I'd like to have that tube tester. What is it? Yeah, that's a chicken. Yeah, don't mess with it.
There's your big chicken. Where's the big chicken?
6W. 6W. Where in the heck is it? 6A, not 6W. I didn't, not paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know, you know, what kind it was. I only remember seeing one, and it was tabletop thing, you know. Why it was a tabletop, I guess you could set it on something, you know. I would have rather had a floor model myself if I was that big. 6AW. Goods Drugstore, Rock Hill, Eckerd's. 6W8A. 6A. What the heck? Getting messed up here. 6A. W8. 6D6G. 6D. 6G. Yeah, that's the way it was. Yeah. I'll put it down here. Yeah, they had the, you know, the slanted front, like kind of where you'd put the tubes at. And then, you know, you had the meter at the back you could look at, and then it had the cabinet underneath where the tubes were, if there were any in there. What's up there, UDX 133? See, Radio Shack is selling those lifetime tubes. You know, they're no good now. They don't have them. You know, they buy them, you know. If they went bad, you just take them back. People were loving those, you know, running them 6L6s, 6LF6s, and 6LQ6s, running the crap out of them and taking them back, you know. $29406. 29406. No. Send me the email and I'll give you the address there. Yeah, I live outside of Charleston. I had a Charleston address where I worked. I kept one there. I used to love that because it was inside a building, 24-hour security. UPS came, FedEx came, mailboxes were there and came, and everything was on cameras, and they said, "Oh, we sent it to you." No. What day did you send it? So and so. No, mailman don't know nothing about it, and it ain't on camera, so it didn't happen. You know, didn't have that happen, but like one time, I don't remember what it was about. go. Yeah. Yeah. That's what this one here is. White face. I got 4 or 5 of them. I got the black ones, the 2, 12AB5. You don't want to put too much voltage in there because that transformer right there, burn it up. You overvolt it by putting a in the back. You can take that tube out right there, that 12 whatever it is, and put a they made a replacement. I got one somewhere on a radio here, a Johnson, that's got it built like a tube. You just plug it in, but most people go underneath and put the diodes under there, You can strap it out, but you lose modulation when you do that. So back then, you couldn't run a linear, and you could have a switch on it in case, I guess, the FCC checked you. But they would look for that switch. They knew about that. You had to blow the diodes. It's the same radio that they kept up and even till their last tube set. The Johnson Messenger 223 is basically almost exactly the same radio, except the chassis is turned sideways. It's got an S meter. It's got 23 channels, but it's the same thing, basically. Same radio. 12AB5. Did you put him in there, Jonathan? Let him get away quick, man. Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of 223s. I got one that I made into the newer version. I call that my pirate radio. Yeah, the blackface. Yeah, I got it. Goddamn. There's several versions of them. There's not just one version like the Johnson Messenger 1. The Messenger 2 has many versions, even a 10-meter version. They got some that was a commercial one that instead of having like all the other channels, it's only got one channel for a business band. I've never owned one, but I've seen them. 12AB5. 12AB5. Jonathan, did you put Kit Kat up?
No, he's gone.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Well, I thought I heard you shutting the door and talking to him. No?
Who?
No, it wasn't you. Okay. 12AB5. That man, I'm not paying attention. All right, where'd you go? 12A. Oh, there it is. 12C3. F.
I was checking inside his room, then closed the door.
Yeah, the Johnson Messenger 250 is radio is good for transmitting, but it's no good unless you're the only person in the whole state, because it'll draw blood in, man. you will get bleed over from hell and back. But there's a couple of modifications you can do to that radio and it'll really talk. One thing is get the Johnson desk power mic that's powered by the radio itself. That's when that radio really jump up and down. CB Radio Magazine. If you look that up, CB Radio Magazine, I don't remember where it's at. It's on the internet. He's got a video of him talking about that radio and what you can do to it. Of course, you can cut the limiter out of it if you want to. Which, I've got some mobile radios with that done. I didn't care. Go to shootout contest. You want all you can get, The Morse, I never heard of it. CB Radio Mag has your Golden Cobra 29 XLR. Wow. Yeah, I was trying to get a gold Cobra the other day. The guy only wanted $50 for it, but found out it was a scam. I got alerted just in time, which he was going to pay the shipping. And I thought, what kind of crap is that? $50, and nobody loves me that much, It's on YouTube for collection. Oh, okay. Number one. Yeah. They're pretty. At one time, I think in 1989, I was going to get a gold Connex. They had a gold Connex dual final, and I don't know what happened. I didn't get it. See this one? Wait a minute. There it is. 6 BJ6. Okay. It was made for Elvis. Oh, shit. Damn it, boy. D&H Records. It has an award. Okay. 6 BJ6. Yeah, I've seen them. I don't think it's the XLR. I think the XLR was the 23, wasn't it? The 23 channel. But you can make it into the 40 channel. I don't know. Cobra 29 LTD. Was it the 23 channel, but it had a chip in it? I don't know. 6B. They always told me that the XLR Cobras with XLR. Oh, the 40 channel. Okay. 6BJ6. They say the 139 XLR is a real good radio to get, But now they're so old. The capacitors, you got, 6B. The thing about those older radios, they use good capacitors. The reason they don't last now because they're not as good as they used to be. 6BJ6. J6, 6D6A. D6A. Oh, there's a couple more tubes in there and covered up with the little metal tins. Yeah, we'll have to check it out. Guy had one on Facebook. Matter of fact, he had it on Cobra 29, the Facebook page that I started. He had them on there for sale, and some other Cobras, Army Cobra, and a Cobra Night Watch, I think, and I don't know. But it turned out to be a scam. So I kicked him out of there and blocked him. I happened to be, just luckily, I happened to be on another CB group. Okay, yeah, I'll check it. I'll have to check it. I can't do it right now, but I'll check it. I don't know which tube it is, because everyone I've been testing so far is still good. So I got two more. Maybe it'd be one of them, or I don't know what the crap it is. Got to start tearing into it and see what else it is. Yeah, the newer Cobra 148s, they're not as good as they used to be. See, this one here don't even have, that's a 12 something. A 12 BE6. $1960s radio, what's that? 12 BE6. B. So BE6, 12D6A. A. So far, all these are Foxman approved, you know. That's good. Slamming it over there past 100%. Grid leakage is good. It's not leaking. And short, the test is good. Calibrate is just right at it. I mean, it's about 105%, according to this tester. $12 PE6. Okay. Just making sure. just rechecking. Okay. Yeah, man. It's all good. Okay, got that one. This in here. This is a 8077. Wow. What you got? Eating something? You sneaking up on me like Carolina Pirate sneaks up on people, you know?
Wow.
Turning loose. Poopy's on. He's there, you know? I'm just kidding. Let's see. This ain't gonna be there. It's gonna be back where the numbers are at.
What can I put this lid?
What?
What can I put this lid?
Just set it right there for right now, and then get it later. Dirty diaper approved, yeah. I always say it's Foxman approved because he has the percentages down to a science. Like, you know, more than 100% is mathematically impossible, but sometimes he goes over that, and he has his own system. Like we used to have in school to look up something, we had the Dewey Decimal System. He has the Foxman Decimal System. 8077, 8077. There it is. 13C10B3. 13C. Yeah, 97 is good. 8077, 13C10. 13C10, okay. B. About the closest thing I've had to an Elmer's been and has been Night Ranger Carolina Pirate, you know. None of the ham radio operators really cared for me too much, you know, back in the day. Oh, what in the world happened? What happened? Why? Don't do that. God. Come on, jump up. There you go. Elmer for only 40 years. I got you. Anymore, I don't try to tell anybody or try to explain anything. They don't believe what I say anyway. So at my age, you know, I'm not going to kill myself trying to explain something that I know they don't understand or whatever. And, you know, that's only because that what little knowledge I have is only because I've had to do it. That's all I comment on, something that I have done. I don't go out on a limb, you know, because I know I'm going to be checked. I wouldn't do it anyway just to talk about it. But I still don't know what a couple of these tubes are. I got to check. I got to look at the schematic. I know that one is, but I can't see to plug it in right now. Well, that's the I haven't checked everything. See, it was working perfectly when it was down in California. Harvey redid it for me and talked on it for Old Tube Radio Network. How's it going there, Levon? Yeah, the best education is by doing it, you know. That's how really I learned. You could stand there and you could stand up there and tell me something all day. But if I seen you do it, that's it. I got it then. Well, I got to get ready for Old Radio Night, so I got to get off here and go to another location and set up the shout out wheel and be back at should be coming on at 8 o'clock. But it's going to take me a few minutes to get everything set up out there. I got to take 2 computers out there. But if y'all would just hang around and drop back in for the Old Radio Night, the shout out wheel. Okay, man, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Always good to have knowledgeable people, you know, because I'm struggling over here. Yeah. My learning curve is evaporated. I don't know whether I don't care about if I learn anything else or if I don't, I'm not able to learn anything else or just all of the above, you know. I'm existing. I really don't want to, you know, you keep coming out with something you got to put on a new thing or whatever on the phone. I said, come on, you know. Yeah. There you go. Where was that one at? I have to check it out. But that's him. I've talked Skip on this radio. Got videos of it. But I'm going to recheck it more. Go in underneath it now. Look. And test things. See what's going on. I had him put me this on there. Where I could plug like a Cobra or Galaxy mic in it. Instead of drilling a hole in the front, you know. That way I got a Turner Plus 2 that was hardwired into it, but I didn't want it anymore. I didn't want it on there. I want to be able to use a stock mic or, you know, whatever. Yes, sir. What's up there? Here's one of the other ones I got just for parts. It may work. I don't know. That's not as pretty as that one. It's got this mic here isn't as good as some of them I've got. That mic, you think, well, that's nice right there. That little button right there. But let me tell you something. After a while of talking, your thumb will get sore as it can be. Should have made a better knob. Should have been like a button instead of a slide switch. Although it's heavy duty and lasts for years, you know, it'll kill your thumb, and there's really no way to get around it. You got that little sharp edges right there. It's rounded a little bit, but it really don't help you. How many radios do I have? Yeah, I got a Variac right there. That's one of them. I got a big one. One that'll do 220 volts. It's about that big around. I've only used it a couple of times. I got it. Yeah. This one is made by I can't remember. General somebody, you know. But that's old right there. This thing here must be 50 years old. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't think that big one will do high voltage. I don't remember. I know you can hook it to 220 by going in the front. Is like a wiring thing under here with different things you can wire it to make different combinations, and that will give you your voltage. Well, I got to get out of here. I've been out here for 51 minutes. I got to get old radio night going. So y'all check back with me when I go. I've got to go outside. I got to get 2 computers, all kind of stuff, and head out, get set up, and get the shout out wheel. Y'all get on the shout out wheel and win some stickers. And pretty soon we're going to have to show you this. Somebody bought me that after I retired. Mine has a cool AC play switchable. I don't know. Yeah. The legend has retired. Yeah, I had to retire. I didn't have to. I just wanted to. After all those years, man, you know.
I go do the wheel with you, please.
As long as you don't start acting up and beating around, knocking stuff down. Okay.
So that means a yes.
Yes, if you behave. But if you're going to be a pain in the butt, no.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.